Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome back to Lyric Star. And today we are covering a stone, the Larabanga Mystic Stone. There are so many contradictions out there that about this stone, which it feels like the real story behind the stone is not really told out. Everybody is just doing their random videos because of views. So I am here myself to get the actual story from the horse's own mouth. You get it? So please stay tuned and let's get right into the video.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. And please I want you to tell us the real story behind the stone, since there are so many contradicted stories out there.
Okay, the stone side story is not any long story. It's short and brief.
Okay.
There are certain areas that people pay attention to get the real history about this site.
Okay.
Like I said, the stone is here called the Mystic Stone. People want to know why is it mystic. Actually, in the early days of history, people dated around 1421 thereabout in connection with the Larabanga ancient mosque. Those days, the well was so dark in the sense that any development coming to the community, no consultation.
Okay.
Because of illiteracy and whatever that carried those days.
Okay.
So the first contractor who happened to find himself here to construct the first road in the whole of northern Ghana came with one white engineer.
Okay.
So he carried a survey from the western side, the eastern side of the community. So it happened that the survey carried touches the stone. So they have to eliminate the stone by pushing it far from here.
Okay.
So according to
it means they were constructing a road.
They tried to construct the first road in the whole of northern Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So the first contractor who came and carried a survey.
Okay.
That time this stone was already here and older than everybody in the Larabanga community. Before this community, this stone was here.
Okay.
So when the survey touches the stone, they try and push it far from here. But the next day to continue, according to elders, they saw the stone at its original position.
It came back. When they pushed it came
aside,
back.
The next day they saw it at the exact position.
Wow.
They were surprised, even became afraid. And those days, there were elders who were committed to truth. They could hardly tell lies. We are not talking of today. So when they went to the community, the elders saw that they need help. So they brought them back to where the stone is, telling them that this stone actually is at a holy site because the first mosque in Ghana is in Larabanga here.
Okay.
It happened that those days Islam started in Saudi Arabia. And the mosque is there because of Islam as a religion. Yeah, that time people tried their best in that best way to push Islam to the other world.
Okay.
As I'm talking to you, a native direct from Mecca, an Arab man, took that challenge. So
his name, please. The name of the
when he set off, nothing at all to do apart from to spread Islam as a religion. And he was called Ibrahim.
Okay.
And today we call him Yidam Brima. When you are related to northern culture in Gunja, I think the name is named as Yidam Brima.
Yidam Brima.
So it's Ibrahim.
Okay.
But he was nicknamed Yidam Brima.
Yidam Brima.
Meaning the landlord.
All right.
So
The Yidam Brima means the landlord.
Actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So when Ibrahim came here, actually he recognized here first where the stone is.
Yeah.
And settled here for some time, having his own special prayers around the stone side. But at the time that he found himself here, there wasn't any route. But here was already noted a trans-Saharan trade route.
Trans-Saharan trade
route.
So it means this place was a route.
It was a trans-Saharan
for the slavery.
For the slavery.
Oh, okay.
Even before the Mole Park,
yeah,
they were community interior. It was the Mole Park that evacuated almost all the communities inside.
Okay.
Just to give way to construct the game reserve. And here was the center of slavery distribution.
Really?
Carrying slaves from here to Burkina Faso, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, and thereabout. And when you take here to northern Ghana, today Salga, a town called Salga.
Yes.
Today there's a slave market there.
Yeah, the Salaga.
Yeah, okay. When you do research,
they
will tell you stories.
That one is actually
here will not
very,
be
very popular. Okay.
When they live here, something is wrong.
Okay.
And you know, slavery those days could not promote peace.
Yes,
because
true.
it was dealing with the youth. Dealing with the youth wasn't easy.
Yeah.
They killed them, they maltreated them, they even selected our beautiful ladies and raped them, either by will or by force. But when Ibra found himself here, he said prayer as a weapon, everything is possible. So the time he spent sitting on this particular stool, day in and day out, inshallah, peace prevail.
Okay, he used to sit on
He used to sit, according to elders,
okay.
He used to sit on this stone, having his own special prayers, just to maintain peace and order. Okay. And the prayer the man offered here, inshallah, peace prevail. No slavery. No
how long did it take him to
according to elder, you know, those days there were no actually proper documentation.
Yes.
Yeah, but according to elders, he found himself sitting on this stone.
Okay.
Initially.
Okay.
Bearing in mind that to pray for peace. And the prayer that he offered here, inshallah, Allah favored him. Peace prevailed. No slavery, no conflict.
Everything stopped.
Yeah. Even not this community alone. All the catchment community gained freedom.
They gained freedom from the slavery.
All were involved in slavery.
Wow.
And because of the way the man actually did the prayer here, all the catchment community gained freedom.
Wow.
Then he decided to put up a mosque just to start off.
Okay.
So he walked around all this area.
So does it mean that the main reason why he came here was to stop the slavery?
Well,
or was it to spread Islam?
Well, his main intention was to come to Ghana, West Africa
and
spread Islam.
Oh, okay.
And thank God, Ghana was chosen. By then, Gold Coast was chosen. And thank God, Larabanga community that received the man first. I get in this true story.
Yes.
So when he came, he recognized here as a special area for him to be having his special prayers.
Okay.
Day in and day out. Get to the point that he need peace actually to spread Islam. And because of the slavery activity that was moving on here, it wasn't pleased to him. So he was actually praying on
he was putting in effort to stop the
And through the prayers, like I said, peace prevailed. No slavery, no conflict. He then decided to build a mosque.
Okay.
He walked around this area, trying to locate a best position for the mosque. But at the end of the day, he got to realize that here is so rocky and slopey. That mosque may not be.
Yes, he couldn't build a mosque around here. Okay.
So by that time, he was working with his spear.
Okay.
That spear
was it a walking stick or a spear?
As a walking stick.
Okay.
But whatever plan ahead of him, he will consult the spear spiritually.
Okay.
And as I'm talking to you.
So if he consults the spear spiritually, how does he get response from it?
Well, according to elders, all whatever that he was planning to do will consult the spear just to move ahead. This is what we hear from our elders.
Okay.
Then trying to locate a site for the mosque. He told his people that he will stand here and throw that spear.
Oh, it means he wasn't alone here. Was he here with people?
He was with people.
Okay.
He didn't just, but if even he came alone, he had some people following to get his mission.
Okay.
You understand? So he stood here and threw that spear telling his people that from here, anywhere they see the spear,
That's
then
where they will
the
build
mosque.
the mosque. Okay.
So from here, 24 hours, they saw a few distance from here. But that time, according to elders, already inside a laid down foundation of a mosque.
Oh, really?
Then
And
they built
where
the mosque.
they saw the spear, was people living around that place
Yeah,
that
it
they
was
saw?
a virgin area.
A virgin area.
Nobody actually realized that people settled there before.
So it means nobody was there.
Nobody was there
Okay.
where the spear landed.
Okay.
You understand? Where
Yes.
the spear landed, nobody was there, but it went inside the middle of the foundation.
Okay.
Already there that he met. You understand?
So when he saw the foundation, he just continued building, or
Okay,
he started a different project?
He introduced you to the community.
Okay. The
where
people that was
the
with him.
people that were living there.
Okay.
Even trying to put up the mosque. It was not Larabanga community alone that helped to put up the mosque. They give information to all the catchment community
Okay.
along the both left and right. You understand?
Yes.
Monori, Murgu, get to this side, Kabampi, the others.
Okay.
They all contributors take to put up the Larabanga mosque.
Okay.
I listened to the story.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't Larabanga alone.
So I heard a story like the mosque.
Yeah.
He was the only one that constructed it, and like anytime he constructed it and he goes to take rest and come back the following day, the mosque, like the construction of the mosque increased. It wasn't at where he left it.
Building a mosque is not constructed by one person, even from that time up to date.
Okay, so it means he was actually doing that
He was
project, the
actually
construction with people.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? Like I even cleared it off. They give information to all the catchment communities.
Okay, so some of them also came to help.
And initially, when they finished building the mosque, all the communities come to Larabanga to join there with the Friday Congress.
Oh wow! Yeah, the Friday Juma prayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Damangu, Murgu, there was not nothing like a mosque.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they only gather there and pray inside the mosque.
And also about this stone,
Yeah.
there are stories out there about this stone that it does not touch the ground. Is it true?
Actually, it's not true.
Yeah, like the story is like the stone is suspended in the air.
True.
It's not true.
I'm born and bred in this community.
Okay.
I met elders who are older than even my grandfather. I met my grandfather.
Okay.
He didn't for once tell me that this stone was once suspended or hanging. Only
Okay.
what I got to realize is that they told us that it was on top of a tiny clay, which you even saw it.
Okay.
But today we covered that clay because of a reason. The reason is that at the time that the clay was exposed, people showed interest by scratching the clay for medicinal purpose.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand?
Okay. So, because the clay was exposed, people do come scratch it to go use it for their personal.
They come to scratch it for medicine.
Okay.
They also
Okay.
scratch it as business people and multiply.
Okay.
They also scratch the clay like the poor farmers. They scratch.
Literally, they use the clay for their traditional stuff.
Actually, yes.
Okay. Okay.
But because I didn't end the history, you could have even get a clear area about this stone.
Okay.
Like I said, after they put up the mosque, the Arab man conveyed all of them back, revealing to them that the stone side has a lot in terms of blessing and prayers. You understand?
Okay. So it means
After
that.
he finished building the mosque,
Okay.
he brought all of them back here, revealing to them that it's a blessing
The
area.
stone is a blessed area.
It's a blessing area. It's
Oh,
at
okay.
a blessing area.
Okay.
It's not the stone that is a blessing for people. He said the stone area is a blessing area. In case
Okay.
you are facing any challenge, you can offer prayer in the name of God. But also warn that don't pray to the stone. You understand? The stone has nothing to offer you.
Okay.
The area was
You actually just come here and pray to God, but not to the
not
stone.
to the stone.
Okay.
The stone is only a symbol of the holy site.
Okay.
That's its duty. Apart from that, it has zero to offer you. So when you're coming here, be careful not to pray to the stone. Pray to Almighty God.
Okay.
You understand? That is why I was trying to say that even the elder, when they were scratching the stone,
Yes.
the elders still advise that it will not help them.
Okay.
So they should pray in the if they have good ill health, they should pray to God.
Okay.
Any business at all, pray to God, but don't pray to the stone.
Don't pray to the stone.
But along the line, with the festival that we have called the Pride Festival, people come from different countries to join us. Nigeria, Niger, Burkina, we don't even talk of residents in Ghana.
Yeah.
So along the festival, people detected that the clay is so powerful to cure disease that they can manage. So when they come, they sneak and sky the clay. So when elders saw it, they say they may turn it to a god or a shrine.
Yes.
So they should stop them. So that is why they took it and mold the concrete around the base to cover the clay.
Okay.
It is that the intentional build and put it on top. And this is the story people actually tell out somewhere that the stone is hanging or suspended. But mind you, today technology poses problems to us.
Okay. Yeah.
Those days there were no mobile phone, no camera, no nothing.
Yeah, true.
You understand? But today it's abundant. When you come here, you take the picture. Instead of to make good use of the picture, you see somewhere and edit it. Yeah. As if the stone is hanging or suspending and sold to the other world.
Yes, which that is not the real truth.
That's not the real truth. Okay. So we blame technology. Technology does a lot, but along the line we abuse it.
True.
You understand?
Yeah,
so that is why stories come that today many others come to that, whether the stone is suspending, hanging, they don't come to see the real picture. You understand?
Well, actually, that story has really sold a lot, because I'm a native of here, but I also believe that the stone was hanging.
Yeah. So, did you also believe that? Me, I didn't believe.
You didn't
because I didn't see it. I'm old enough.
Well, I had not come here to see. Yeah. So, like, because I heard
I said I'm born and bred in this community.
Yeah,
for once, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I also met my father.
Okay.
My grandfather.
And they never said
for once
like
tell me that this stone is hanging or suspended. Okay. Today, 12-year-old child come and ask me a question. 21 child to come and ask me a question that they heard it. Where did they get it? That's technology.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So you have to clear people's mind that the stone actually is not hanging for once.
Okay.
It's not also suspended. Okay. Only technology have it that people edit pictures
and videos, yes, then they just put it out there.
So I want to end by saying that the stone is only a symbol of a holy site.
Okay.
It has nothing to offer any generation. When you come here, talk to God. If it's good health, if it's whatever business you're pushing is not pushing, or anything that you're undergoing, knowledge also is key and driver to the world. You understand?
Very true.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Inshallah, it will help you and help us too.
Inshallah.
You'll be a leader, good leader in future.
Inshallah.
But when you come here and misuse yourself, don't add the actual history, then you're abusing the site. So more or less, you people are partners that we adore here. So that to spell out what is what.
Yeah, the real truth. Yeah. We really appreciate that.
God bless you. So the contractor at that time also showed interest. Instead of pushing it aside, they left the stone at where and did the diversion.
Okay.
As you can see, when you go behind the wall. And when we are talking of prayers, people are responding to prayers.
Okay.
They come to show appreciation. We can't count them. Testimonies, we can't count them.
Okay.
But I'm telling you that this word you see wasn't there.
Yes.
2010, somebody did prayer, promising secretly to himself that when things are well, you come and show appreciation.
Okay.
So when there one day he came with the idea of this word. You understand?
Yeah.
And this word today is helping us, not because of financial basis, but the abuse that was there was too much.
Okay.
Because the history hang from the mosque up to this side. Any Tom, Dick and Harry can release history.
Yes.
Any child can release history.
True.
Assuming somebody at the street feed you with fake history. When you're coming here and you see it at the time that it was exposed, you feel that we here are wasting your time. You turn and go. Yes. That's an abuse.
Yes,
meanwhile, they don't feed you the right history. Now that it is world, any history that they feed you, you want to see with your naked
yes,
eye.
You want to see.
So when you also drop in here, also trap you inside
tell
here
the person
and
the
tell
real
you what
story.
I have here.
Okay.
That is why I say it's not helping because of financial, but the abuse has been reduced totally.
Yeah, that one.
You understand?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best.
I really appreciate you for telling us the exact truth, the exact story of
Well,